So we've got 3 strong decks since the balance changes dropped yesterday, and one of these decks does not contain the Roll Ghost, and that deck is my favourite deck. But take a look at these decks. The first deck is the Grand Warden deck, and it's the Grand Warden, the Archer, the Healing Ranger, the Roll Ghost, the Musketeer, and the Dagger Thrower. Yes, you've got the Ranger synergies going. You've got the Hero promotion coming in for the Grand Warden, where they get Unstoppable and Rage. Solid deck. So moving on to deck 2. So we've got the Pink Fury, the Lumberjack, the Magic Archer, the Elixir Golem, the E-Wizard, and the Diffuser. And this one is my favourite deck out of the 3 because it's just such a fun deck. And you can actually beat the Roll Ghost deck as well if you place your Magic Archer in the right place. You've also got that stun coming from the E-Wizard. Super effective. But this out of the 3 is my favourite deck. So taking a look at deck number 3. And it is obviously the Archer Queen, the Archer, the Roll Ghost, the Giant Skelly, the Musketeer, and the Dagger Thrower. Just a variation from the Grand Warden one. A lot of people like playing the Grand Warden one. I personally like the Archer Queen one out the 2. But as always, we've got a couple of replays so you can see all 3 decks in action. So the first replay is against Lank, and he's playing the Battle Machine. And you'll see why I love this deck and why it's so fun and why it's so effective. And it just goes to show with this replay, wait till you're seeing this replay, you don't need all the SP units and the Battle Machine to push on the leaderboard, because I've got you guys covered with this deck. Listen to me for decks. But we're coming in round 1. I'm moving my counter, my Pink Fury, I was going to say counter, say my Pink Fury onto the Invis Tower round 1. See if we can snipe the first round if I get lucky. And he comes in, just leaves his Battle Machine as is. He has fetched on the Gizmo, and we are going for the Pancake Gizmo inside of this replay. And the Pink Fury, not going to be quite enough to take out that Battle Machine with the Super. And the Battle Machine actually pretty OP with that Pancake there in the first round. And actually 1v1 the Pink Fury and take the round as we just seen. So coming into round 2, I want to try and get my Elixir units down. We have got the Lumberjack, we have got the Diffuser, we have got the Elixir Golem. So we can let this Elixir build up. And then we can go for the first promotion on the Pink Fury. And then we get the increased attack tempo and everything with the Pink Fury. And that is the aim. And also, as this Elixir builds up, because we've got 2 4-cost minis in the bag. We've got that E-Wizard and the Magic Archer. Obviously being 4 costs. Potentially put 3 upgrades into them. Cost a lot of Elixir. So that's why we're going with this setup with this deck. So going into round 2, I just fetched on my Elixir Golem, my Diffuser, Lumberjack. We've got the extra Elixir. And he fetches on a 3-star Sailor on that Invis tile right at the back. And everyone's like, the Sailor is so broken and so OP. But we're going to show you otherwise inside of this replay. So we're going in, getting a little bit of extra Elixir there for the Pink Fury with the knockout. Obviously a 3-star Sailor at the back against my units. They're only tanky units. So he's going to take that round, no problems well. So we are 2 rounds down. He only needs to win this 3rd round. He's got us. Game, set, and match. And also look at the stadium. I finally unlocked this stadium board. And I love it. Looks awesome. But anyways, back to the game. We're coming on with the E-Wizard. I'm thinking he has got that Sailor at the back. I want to try and get stuns going. So hopefully my Pink Fury can push to the back of the board. Deal with that Sailor. That was the thought process there. We're going for the 2-star E-Wizard. I'm keeping 6 Elixir in the tank. And we have got that Pink Fury upgraded as well. And he fetches on the Fisherman. I don't know why, because we've got the Invis going on my Pink Fury. So he's going to get a lot of value there from his Fisherman. And he's only actually going to help my Pink Fury get to the back of the board. Push to the back to deal with his Sailor. There goes my stuns off the E-Wizard. And there we go. Another knockout for the Pink Fury. Got 13 Elixir in the tank. Saved up. And then we've got the Elixir going on top from this round. Super OP. We're on the comeback. The comeback begins. Look, there's 21 Elixir in the tanks. We've got that Elixir Golem, don't forget. It's such a cool unit. I mean, look at him as well. He looks fantastic and all, but it's super, super, super awesome inside of this deck with the Pink Fury. And then also we've got the Magic Archer up our sleeve. And we're going for the 3-star E-Wizard. We're going to keep 9 Elixir in the tank. We're going to start up the Magic Archer with the additional damage on injured enemies. Took him at the back. And watch this, guys. Just watch this when this round starts. He caught me off guard a bit. I wasn't expecting it, but we'll see why this deck's so good. He comes on with the Hog Rider, the Dark Prince, and the Prince. And he's got that Sailor. Loads of SP minis there. Strong minis, I guess so, but not stronger than this deck. And we've got the Pink Fury doing work. Magic Archer, chipping away at them riders at the back of the board. But I put 3 stars into my E-Wizard, and he manages to shut it down with his Princes and his Hog Rider. So I'm not getting any value off my E-Wizard at all inside this match. So the only thing I can do really is save some Elixir for my Pink Fury and 3-star up that Magic Archer. That is what we want to do. There we go. We've got the Magic Archers available going into this round. I'm going to 3-star him up there. Get some nice damage going. Can't really target it. He's got the 3 riders, but they're just going to shoot my E-Wizard down like you'll see. And what we're going to do going into this final round. Come on, Lank, with your Battle Machine. Battle Machine versus Pink Fury. Who's going to win? The Lank's just taking his time because he's thinking I've got my work cut out with GazTommo's Pink Fury deck. So he just moves his battle machine. Don't know why, but hey-oh. Goes for the 2-star Hog Rider. And look at the Prince starred up as well, along with the Dark Prince. Just absolutely wrecked my EOIs at the back. Got no value. But I've got 21 Elixir with my Pink Fury. Look at her pop off with this attack tempo. Coming in, cleaning up the rest of them units. All the SP units. The battle machine with the Gizmo. Not a match with his Pink Fury deck. Give it a try, my friends. Well, the next replay is against Enrique, and he is playing the Archer Queen. What deck has he got up his sleeve? And we're coming in round 1 there. We've got the hero promotion available. If you are going to upgrade your hero, I suggest you do it if it's there, even if it means losing round 1. You don't want to cycle through it and then lose your hero upgrade as the rounds progress. So I'll go in with the first promotion on the Grand Warden there, where you get Unstoppable and Rage for shielded minis, for shielded allies. That's what we're going with for round 1. He's obviously got the Undead Synergy going with the Witch and the Giant Skeleton there. So he's going to be obviously a round loss for me. Got his Archer Queen tucked to the back. He's just going to chip away at my Grand Warden. Another exciting round here, but we can build off it. I'm assuming, just off the minis he's played, I'm just getting a bit of insight as what's going to happen for the next round. He's got that Undead Synergy going. It was a Meta Archer Queen deck. It was the Witch, the Giant Skelly, the Valk, the Villager. Sometimes the Hog Rider as well, or the Princess in amongst it. But he might have the Royal Ghost as well inside of his deck. But I'm guessing he might be playing the old Meta Archer Queen deck. So we're just coming on. We're coming on with our minis. Fetch on the Healing Ranger. Fetch on the Musk. End up selling them off because I thought, I want to upgrade my Royal Ghost while the rolls are there. So we just go with the starred up Royal Ghost and we fetch on the Archer at the back. And you'll see why this deck is so broken and so unfair on the last round of this game. I'm sorry, Enrique, if you do stumble across this video, you would have beat us if I didn't have the Royal Ghost. But you wait and see how broken the Royal Ghost is, guys, on the last match of this game. It's unreal. So we're coming in here, out of the Royal Ghost. He's moving around. I've got the Archer and a few Skellies spawned up. Not going to be enough because the key to this deck is you've got the Ranger class and you get a 40% attack speed increase with the Ranger class, and then you've obviously got the shield coming in off the Grand Warden and the Unstoppable and the Rage as well, which makes things even more powerful for the Royal Ghost. So we're coming in there. I'm trying to get my Rangers on the board. We have got 3 Rangers there. You can see the crossbows lighting up when you drop them on the battle boards. And I've got a 2-star Royal Ghost. End up selling one of my Rangers because I can see it there available in the reroll. So I thought I can sell that off. Just 3-star my Royal Ghost going into this round. I am 2 rounds down. I mean, these replays from today's video just shows I'm the comeback king in Clash Mini. So I do move my Grand Warden back. I think I best move him because it is the last chance saloon for me. And I've got the 3-star Royal Ghost. And all these units sort of move forward a bit and displace the cell because my units are placed at the back. And the Royal Ghost goes in vis at the start, obviously. And then look at this. I don't know why my Royal Ghost just stood there. I think that's a bit of a bug as well. Your Royal Ghost will just sometimes stand there when he knocks out an enemy unit. But we're coming into frenzy time. Royal Ghost just goes too quick. Once he gets the invis, he doesn't really come out of the invis. That's part of the problem with the synergy with the Ranger class and the Royal Ghost. You know, a bit of an oversight by the team, I think. Obviously unintentional. But nonetheless, we've got Rangers to place on the board. We need that synergy going for the 4 Rangers. So we've got the 3 on the board there. And there goes the 4 Rangers, tucked at the back with the Musk, the Dagger Thrower, the Healing Ranger, and the Archer. And then we've got that 3-star Royal Ghost tucked in at top. That's the danger on the board. That is the carry for me inside of this game. And he started up his Giant Skeleton. See what he's trying to do. He's trying to get extra DPS and a bit of stun. But the Royal Ghost moves. It moves up out of the radius of that Giant Skeleton. Not what Enrique wanted. And my Ghost's at the back of the board now. And look at this. Just invis. He does get the invis going on his Archer Queen, but because the Royal Ghost got that much health and he goes invisible that quick, he just makes easy work of things. Look at that. Easy dubs coming in there. We're down to life apiece. We're going into the final round and just watch this, my friends. It's insane. Absolutely insane what happens here with this gameplay. So I've got 6 elixir. I think I'm just going to upgrade my Archer. You know, get the extra range. Go for the attack target. We've got the boss going as well. Yeah, I do notice these skeletons on the board. Might just get a bit of extra DPS. So we just go with this for the lineup. You know, you've got the 6 elixir. Depending on what you're playing, you can invest the 6 elixir into the Musketeer or the Healing Range and get the Unstoppable if you're playing against EOI's decks. That's also a good suggestion as well. But I'll just go with the Archer into this final round, see what happens, and watch this guy. He's insane. Like I say, I am sorry, Enrique. I am so sorry. He does fetch on the hug. It was like the Meta Archer Queen deck I thought he was going to have. It's going to be a little too late. Isn't going to help him out. Watch this. Gets to the back of the board. Hog Rider does nice work against my units. Look at all these units he's got left. He's got skeletons. units everywhere. I've got a 3-star Royal Ghost. We take out that. Move on to the Archer Queen. Take out that. Move on to the Witch. We're going to take out that. Take out the Witch. Move on to the Skelly. Take out that. Move on to the Villager. Knock that out. Dealt with the Giant Skelly. Finish off with the Hog. And again, sorry Enrique, we come in, take that round. GG's. Next week plays against Safi God, and he is playing the Shield Maiden. And it's not a matchup I like taking when I am playing the Archer Queen. Whether I've got the Royal Ghost or not, but it was such a good game this. I played things slightly different than I normally would. Just with this Archer Queen deck, but we are playing the Shield Maiden. Can be a tough matchup for the old Archer Queen. So round 1, I just come on with the Giant Skelly. He has got the 2 Elixir Troops, and I'm suspecting he's playing my buddy Ricky Minis deck. With them two units there, Lumberjack the Diffuser, the Chompy the Witch, and the Battle Boxer. That's the deck I'm thinking in the back of my mind. That's what he's going to play. It's going to be an easy round win for Safi, because my Archer Queen was just shooting herself there when the shield went up off the Shield Maiden. I knocked myself out. There we go, look her. Going to Frenzy Time. Damage to my Archer Queen. Easy dubs to round 1 for Safi, no problem. Now I've got to put my thinking cap on here, because I know the Royal Ghost is strong, but if he upgrades his Shield Maiden, which you've got to bear in mind, and taunts my Royal Ghost, the Royal Ghost is going to go over towards the Shield Maiden and damage itself, and it can do a lot of damage to itself as well. So that was in the back of my brain as well. I haven't played many Shield Maidens with this Royal Ghost deck. I think this was in fact the first one. So that was in the back of my mind. I was thinking, oh, what am I going to do? So I'll just go with the 2-star Royal Ghost in this next round, just to see what it's like with the reflection damage from the Shield Maiden. Like I say, I'm suspecting he's playing the Chompy and the Witch. But it actually fetches on the battle healer. I wasn't expecting to have a battle healer in this deck. And we haven't got any anti-heal either inside this Archer Queen deck, so it can be a bit of a pain when you come in against healers. But we do have the stuns from the Musketeer. That can hit 2 targets, stun them up, and then hopefully let the Royal Ghost pop off, was my thought process at this moment in time in this round. So we've still got the slow attack speed on the Royal Ghost, because we haven't got the Rangers on the board. So we are 2 rounds down again. I think all 3 of these replays have been 2 rounds down. Like I say, Comeback King. That's my middle name for Clash Mini. I work better under pressure, I guess. Work better under pressure. So we're 2 rounds down. I'm thinking, right, I need to fetch on my Musketeer. I need to start damaging some units. Target multiple units. Start stunning this battle healer as well. And the hopefully the Shield Maiden was the thought process, because I wanted to stun the Shield Maiden and stop his taunt going off. Stop her taunt going off, I should say. And I do opt to move my minis, because I don't know what he's got for his 5th mini. I wasn't taking a risk with the potentially the final round. So I move my minis. I place them 2 on the Invis tile. We've got the Invis on the Giant Skelly and the Royal Ghost as well. That gives me a little bit of an advantage at round start. He's fetched on a healing ranger. So he's got double healers. Got the taunt going off the Shield Maiden. Archer Queen's worst nightmare. But we're getting the shots going off the Musketeer. This is what we like to see. Shots going off the Musketeer. We're getting the pushbacks and the stuns on 2 targets. And then the Royal Ghost is doing some nice work to his Shield Maiden there. We eventually take that out. Musketeer putting in some work. He's started up his Battle Boxer. Does some nice damage. But again, we get the Stunning Frenzy Time off that Musketeer. And Royal Ghost comes in there. Helps clean up the round with the Archer Queen. Took it at the back. So I have pulled the round back. And I'm thinking I can actually win this now if I play my little heart out. So I don't know what to do. I didn't know whether to 3-star my Musketeer. Put some extra damage into my Giant Skelly. But we go for the 3-star Musk in this round. And then we go for the extra damage on the Skelly or the stun, just whichever you feels better at the time. I think they're just both as good as each other, because they're all sort of melee units apart from the Healing Ranger. I thought they're going to surround my Giant Skelly and I can get some nice value off that. We've got the 3-star Musk at the back. I'll just leave the Royal Ghost at 2-star, because I think the Musketeer is more important in this matchup at the minute. So we get a nice shot at the start to stun up that Shield Maiden. He has got the 2-star Battle Healer as well. There we're getting the stuns going off the Musketeer, popping off. Royal Ghost chipping away. Not doing much damage because of this Battle Healer, but that's the saving grace with the Musketeer, because it pushes your units out the way of the range of the Battle Healer sometimes. And we're going back to Frenzy mode. Going back to Frenzy time. Royal Ghost doing some nice damage, pushed up to the back, finally dealt with that Healing Ranger. Battle Boxer goes off, takes them units out, and we just come in by the skin of our teeth. Take that round, just with a sliver of health on the Royal Ghost. So we're backing in. We're back down to a life apiece. I've clawed 2 rounds back. And I just didn't know what to do here. I didn't know whether to upgrade my Archer Queen, put the upgrade into my Royal Ghost, let him try and carry his. Because I noticed it went to Frenzy time there, and I thought, well, if it was that close, the next round, if it goes to Frenzy time, we've got him 3-starred up, we've got extra HP. So I'll just fetch on the little dagger thrower there. Just place him just to the left, just to try and change the pattern of that battle boxer, because I didn't want him walking down to my musketeer too early and taking it right out of the equation. So that's why I placed my dagger thrower down there, just to alter the path of my opponent's minis. And we come on with the 3-star all ghosts. See what I can do in this final round. Like I say, it was such a good game, this. I had to put my thinking cap on, and that's the side of Clash Mini I love. You know, when the balances are so good at times. I know we're struggling with the all ghosts at the minute, but we've got that musketeer at the back popping off, pushing that battle boxer out of the way, which is a huge help. He does manage to move up because one of his upgrades is untargetable and unstoppable. But they're all ghosts now. We've got isolated units because they're all split up from this musketeer. And that's what I was hoping for in this final round. Musketeer absolutely coming clutch for me there with the multi-target upgrade. Pushing the units and making them isolated to let my all ghosts jump on it. GG, Saf. Very good game.